Here we are at an outbuilding from a farm that used to exist at the top of the rise here off of Shawnee Road, town of Wheatfield. And this is a little walkabout. This was one of the supporting structures in the business that was here. And I do believe it used to sell refrigerated or other items. I'm sure you guys can tell me what these are, but it looks like refrigerators for milk or cheese or that sort of thing. Presumably this is where the sink was that's now on the floor over here. This probably dates back to around 1920. That's how part of the outside soffits come down. And just to the south of this is where the house used to be, presumably, although the photographs from above in the 1938 surveys are a little off. But I've been meaning to check this out again for the first time in a while. There's also a bit of a well here that I just put the cover back on, but sort of see way down there, a good 20 feet or so worth of well. But I put this back over it because you never know with kids or pets, you don't want them falling down there. That was not covered when I got in here, so what a sight. And this is all that's left of the farm that used to be here, of the kind that were so prevalent in this area once upon a time. There's still some active farms here, of course, but not many. And this is just for the historical record. Of course, this was the original farmstead. Let me come over to another view of the overall site. That's the one building up front there, and some space in between that and the house that existed over here. And it's the lily of the valley here. Into the yew bushes over here. The yew bushes mark the front of where the house used to be. Presumably there was a house right in here because we have brick and some stone remnants here. Might have been stone from the steps in front here or some other plan. But these bricks might go very, very far back to the 1830s, 40s period. You also have something that's here. I think it's like, water main hookup, gas hookup. Infrastructure there, capped off. But this is the footprint of the structure area, or where the house might have sat. You see the lilies over here. Another telltale sign of habitation. The lilies on that side and lilies of the valley and other plants over there, so you can pretty much figure that the house sat in this space, or right further back, maybe right in here though, and it was probably demolished and dumped into its basement. But it would have been very nice to have gone down in there when it was intact to see the stone walls and the wooden beams and all that. But unfortunately, it's all down there now, presumably packed. Trying to find maybe the edging of the foundation, like the outline of the foundation in this mound, but I don't see anything particularly. Got some pile up of rocks here, probably relating to the original house on some level, but who knows. They definitely look like pavers. Some of them are kind of squared off, as if they're carved for it. Some grooves in the rock here, but who knows what that means. So, I don't see anything too obvious on the surface here, but this is just a general representation of what was here. Get a couple of groundhog holes here, or spaces in the ground here, indicating that there are still voids that are collapsing in spots, indicating there's spaces where the ground hasn't settled entirely yet. Here's another void, and actually, okay, look here. This is interesting. Here we have some collapsed ground, but it's in a strict rectangle. There's stone along in here, and there's more stone over here. This is a bona fide wall right there. If you look to the yew bushes right there, it's a good 25-30 feet away, and this is perhaps the back of the house. And here is what might have been a back entranceway. There might be stairs under here that led to the original basement. Storm stairs, just to get a good idea here. But this is the most obvious remnants then of the house that stood here. So I'll take a few more pictures around here, but other than that, that's what we got here. This is Justin Higner, Town of Wheatfield Town Historian, May 6, 2024.